here's a quick recap of what you're going to need. A white sheet of paper. Please do not use lined paper. It's so hard to see when you take an actual photo or visual of it. You can use pastel colors if you don't have white paper. For instance, like a light blue, pink, or yellow, or lilac in place of white, as long as they are not bright colors. Once you have your white sheet of paper, then you need your actual colors. You can use pens, you can use markers, crayons, colored pencils, paint, you name it, whatever you have handy, as long as they are these specific colors. I'm going to repeat that one more time. Please do not replace your actual colors with different colors. Use these specific colors. And that's because we're going to match them with the 6 racial or ethnic groups that we talked about in week 2 lessons. For instance, for the American Indian or Alaska Native, you're going to use red. For the Asian category, we're going to use yellow. For Black or African American, we're going to use black. And for Hispanic or Latino, we're going to use brown. For white, basically what you're going to do is you're going to use the black marker, but you are going to do a little circle like this and leave it unfilled. And that here is going to represent the actual white category. And lastly, for Native Hawaiian or Pacific Islander, we're going to use orange. That's why you need these specific colors. So this is how this is going to work. I'm going to read you off a question. For instance, I will say, think of your neighbors on either side, either to your left or to your right if you have them. What are they? In my case, my neighbor to my right is white. So I'm going to take my black marker. I'm going to do my little circle and leave it unfilled, and that's going to represent white. And my other neighbor is Asian. So I'm going to take my yellow marker, and I'm basically going to do, right over here, a little circle and fill it in. And there you have it. So this represents the 2 people that are my neighbors. Then I'm going to read off another question. For instance, I'll say, think of your dentist. Who is your dentist? My dentist is Persian. So that would fall into the Asian category. So again, I would take my yellow marker, and right over here where I did the other yellow one, I would fill in a little circle. So far, I've encountered in my universe, right, 2 people that are Asian and 1 person that is actually white. And I'm gonna do this for several questions. So you are basically just to follow along and then really reflect on, is my universe really diverse? Am I being exposed day to day on a variety of people that are from different racial and ethnic groups? Or am I sticking to the same people over and over? And that's going to see whether or not you actually have diversity in your life. So when you're ready, go.